Ultraview UV3 SE. Wonder what's different. Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. MFJJ here with PodiumArcher.com, looking at Ultraview Scopes UV3 SE hunting kit, double pin 10,000ths. They had these for sale at the Vegas booth, and I managed to get this one and another one. Figured I'd come home and make a video on it real quick because it is new, and I think they released it there actually. There are some good changes to this, so let's take a look at it. If you'll notice, I'm unboxing it like Ultraview would. Ooh. What is in here? Tidbits and doodads and goodies aplenty. Oh, you got batteries. You got levels. You got screws. You got a non-light ring insert. Nice. And the pièce de résistance. Looks like they did a screws that you can't remove, which, thank God, so much easier. So if you've ever tried to take one of these apart and pull the things out, it's really easy to have these fall out on the ground and lose them. Right in here and in here. And in the older model, there was 4. So there's 2 here and 2 here to get these pieces out, which was kind of a booger, kind of a bear. So now, I haven't done this yet, but let's try it, because I got to take it out to put the batteries in it anyway. Let's find the right screw here. That looks like it. And back that out. And then the screw won't come out. That's so smart. Thank you, Ultraview. Probably the #1 gripe you'd have with this thing, other than, you know, eating batteries, is that little bugger right there. And now it just comes out with 1 screw removal instead of 2 on each side. And that's awesome. Oh, it's already got batteries in it. Look at that. Cool. So it looks like the same light setup as they had before, but it is a black insert instead of it was black before, but the black insert with the white color sleeve, it looks like. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Did I put that in there? So they make these in different colors too, but they're only available in white today. They will make them, and I think they're 10 different colors, but I've shot this scope a lot, and my personal gripe was that this was dark, and I didn't have an easy circle to line up on, so thank you for doing that. I super duper appreciate it. That is a pretty cool setup there. Let's, I didn't get a shot with that light on in there. Right there. Oh, look at that, doesn't that look cool? That's pretty spiffy. So it looks like the same features as far as turning your pin up and down for brightness, but it's hard to beat, even with most other scopes, regardless of whose you're using. One, how bright it really is. Like, you can put lighted kits in other scopes, but this thing is just super bright, and they focus on lighting up the bubble, which is huge. I mean, I've loved I bought a UV2 2 years ago, and I've used it a ton, and I really can't complain. I can't hunt with it because most of the place I hunt don't allow batteries, so I'd have to swap all that out, and that's part of the allure or beauty to this. But you can also remove this back end piece here and put a lens kit in it if you just want to shoot a scope as opposed to a dot or a fiber with a lens setup. And it is ambidextrous, left-handed or right-handed. The parts just turn around, so one size fits all there. You can get it in 10,000ths, 19,000ths, and single pin or double pin. But we're going to bolt this onto our Achieve Pro XP here and see how it lines up and looks. So let's give that a whirl. All right, so this does kind of have a unique way to attach. You have to pull the pin. Let's move this a little bit this way. You have to pull the pin and the light assembly out to get at this. So you can mount the screw from the inside through here, and you have to put your Allen wrench through that hole and line it up. So it's a little difficult, not horrible. I mean, it's not complicated, it's just not super easy. So we're going to take our little screws and back them out that you can't lose. Thank you, that's so nice. Pull that out. Oop. Or maybe you just have to pull the fiber section out. Maybe you don't have to pull them out. Maybe you just have to pull the one. Yep, just the one. So I didn't need to take this part out. So scratch that. You don't need to pull the front off, just the back, because it does expose the hole. In fact, just sliding it out a little bit will probably get it done. Now, figure out which long wrench takes this fella. Okay, so here's where it gets a little creative. And if you have big hands, you're gonna struggle. So you gotta try to get this through here. I'm just gonna pull this out. It's not too tough. There you go. It's easier if you just take that out. Okay, so now that that's under there, can you see that? Mm-hmm. Then you just stick your Allen wrench through here, into there, and screw it into here. They make their own attachments for all sorts of different dowels for these sites, but the Excels do make a dowel that's just threaded, which lines up with the square base, so you don't necessarily have to buy that one. If you have a threaded dowel, you won't need it. So I'm gonna put that back in, pins up. Okay, we're good there. See how many different times I can grab the wrong one. Okay, just screw it in a little bit. Screw it in a little bit. Move this over so we can see it. Bring it down a little bit. See how this lines up and looks. So there's plenty of windage adjustment on this without any real issue, and I like that smaller housing. They do make the bigger version as well, but man, I just love that double pin on that small housing. That's pretty dope. So they already made a scope that was kind of hard to beat for the most part, so they just made some improvements to it, gave it a blacked out look on the body. This used to be gray, and then this little sleeve. I guess if I had to complain, because you know that's what I do, these do eat batteries. I wish they would find some kind of resolution for that. It's not horrible. As long as you got extra batteries, it's fine. But they do go through batteries relatively quick, and they take these two little like watch batteries. It's a CR2025, I think. Yeah, CR2025. And it takes two. So, and they give you 4 to begin with, which is nice of them. And you can typically get them at your grocery store or what have you. They're not like a rare random thing to find. But, and it does turn itself off if you leave it on. But you will go through them if you use it a lot. So that's my only complaint. Outside of that, Ultraview, great scope, no complaints. Head on over to podiumarcher.com for all those archery needs, including this. We're getting ones with lenses first, the pins, this pin right here. Not available for another 3 or 4 weeks, I want to say they said. Don't quote me on there, but as soon as they are available, they will be on the website, along with every other thing you could possibly want to bolt it onto and any other archery thing you need. And a coupon code of MFJJ will save you a little bit of money. So comment down below on the products you'd like to see and have us review and test. But this bad boy, I will be absolutely using this year in my 3D target stuff because they do a great job. I can't complain. Thanks Ultraview for making a great product. I know this kind of feels like I'm just talking them up, but I've used a lot of scopes in my life, and these are super easy and kind of resolves most of the complaints I ever really have with one. So thanks for making a good product, and follow along. See you later.